Hello everyone! Today we're going to look into why people are drawn to you. If this is your first time on this channel, welcome in. My name is Jacey Everly. I am an energy reader and this channel is all about tarot readings, channeled messages, and connecting with the divine. And if you're totally new to pick a card readings, all you have to do is pick a number between 1, 2, or 3. Once you've chosen your deck and your number, scroll down to the description box below and click on the timestamp that correlates to the number that you've chosen, and that's where your reading will start. And without further ado, let's start with pile number 1. Hello pile number 1, how are we all doing? It's been a minute since I've posted. Such as life happens sometimes. So today we're going to look into why people are so drawn to you, what makes you so magnetic. Express your individuality, walk away. Your energy is really straightforward, pile number 1. Why people are so drawn to you is because you have mastered this level of independence. You've mastered this level of self-assurance, even though maybe you may not feel like you are always confident. Maybe you don't feel the way that I'm describing how people view you, but this is how people view you, and this is why people are drawn to you. Their impression of you is that you have a very strong sense of yourself, which means that you are so unique in the way that you dress, in the way that you carry yourself, in the way that you relate to the world. It's so unique, it's so refreshing, it's so individualistic. You have this unapologetic way of expressing yourself, and it's absolutely endearing, it's absolutely magnetic, it's absolutely beautiful, and it's why people, one of the many reasons why people are so drawn to you is because you allow your true self to truly shine through in the most godly, beautiful, magnificent way. And on top of this sense of beauty that you exude by being so yourself, unapologetically, your boundaries are so strong. Although sometimes you may have doormat moments, and sometimes, we all make mistakes, and that's just how life goes sometimes. I find that most of the time, 98% of the time, you're able to just walk away from situations that no longer serve you anymore. And in a way, this intimidates people, and it checks, what am I trying to say? It puts people in check, that type of energy that you bring to the room and to the table, of that you're okay to not have their approval because you already have your own approval of yourself. And so people have even witnessed, especially your friends, your family have witnessed you walk away from situations, people, jobs, things really fast. And it's one of the many things that make people feel so drawn to you, is because you have these massive, strong standing boundaries that you respect yourself to hold strong for yourself. It's when people are weak with their boundaries, or let people walk over their boundaries, or let them cross the line. What's that saying? When you give someone an inch, they take a mile, and people know that they can't even have an inch with you, so to speak. And we have another supporting card that literally says be yourself, and you're this shining, magnificent unicorn that's just blazing the trail. And you guys are trailblazers. You guys make the way, and that is your unique way of maneuvering and going about this life, this journey that you're on, and people see it, and it's so actually so inspiring to just watch you live your life. People are so drawn to you being so authentic. So keep doing what you're doing, and don't let anyone put any doubt in your mind about how you should live your life or anything along those premises of how you should be, etc., etc. Because what makes you so special and what makes you so magnetic and what people are so drawn to you about is the fact that you are so in your own zone. You're so in your own space of the way you think, the way you are, the way you live your life. It's so uniquely you. And you don't let other opinions sway the way you wish to live. You have love life as well. Let's see. This is like a new aspect of this reading. So let me feel into it for a sec. I'm going to pull a clarifying card. Please clarify the love life card. I find that people in general find it extremely intriguing how you pick your partners. People are extremely interested and curious about your love life for some reason. And not everyone is vocal about this. Not everyone is expressive about this, but people do talk about who you're dating because you are so absolutely so attractive in so many ways. I've only spoken of, your individualistics of how individualistic you are and how unique you are, and unapologetically too. We can go into detail about, more of why people are so drawn to you, but that's basically what makes you so incredible in other people's eyes. So, okay, look, you have 2 love-related cards here, and that feels to me that this might be a conversation for a whole other day, because this is more of a love reading type thing. But this is related because why people are so drawn to you, and especially when it comes to dating you, I find that people are so drawn to you because you activate things in people's soul, in people's inner subconscious mind that they haven't thought about in a really long time, this thunderbolt energy. So when you come into people's lives romantically, or people that you date and people that you come across, I feel as though they are shocked by your existence. You guys are really powerful individuals. Pile number 1, you guys have that in you to shake and move people's soul. And people don't ever come into your path by accident. Whether they needed your assistance, they needed you to help trigger them into the next evolution of their life. And all these things that I've already mentioned about what makes you so magnetic and why people are so drawn to you is also why potential lovers or people interested in dating you are so drawn to you, because you are so bold and brave in being you. Not that you are trying to be bold or brave, it's just who you are and it's natural to you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you have, what were we talking about, right? So we have Transformation card and the Thunderbolt card. And so when lovers come into your life, again, we're speaking about how you move and shake people's lives And I find actually a lot of people can be afraid of that. And as deep souls, I feel like pile number 1, you absolutely are a deep soul. It's so important to learn discernment and not to be offended when people don't show up the way that you want them to, because your energy is absolutely intense, and so much so that people even find it somewhat intimidating as well. So you might translate it as rejection sometimes, and other times. But actually what's happening is that you're shining so bright that they're not ready for that level of brightness, if that makes any sense. Or they see that you can see their soul so clearly, and they're not ready to face their own inner subconscious workings and their own inner demons and their own inner light that wants to shine through. Some people are simply not ready to be on that level with you, or to be even exposed to an energy like yours that's so powerful in that sense. So let's get one more card of why people are so drawn to you, pile number 1. Ancient wisdom. I deeply respect and honor the ancient wisdom that surrounds me. So you honor your own truth. You honor your intuition. You respect yourself more than anything. And people can see that. And it's that type of energy and that level of inner assurance and respect for yourself that magnetizes people towards you. So pile number 1, keep doing you. You're doing amazing. And with that energy, not only do you pull and draw people in with, it creates a lot of curiosity around you for sure, but also you can use this, I want to say power, but it's just your natural way of being. And now that you have, I feel like you guys are already aware of this, you're just here for entertainment. So you can use this aspect of yourself to magnetize things that maybe you're trying to draw into your life, and be more conscious of this ability that you have, so that you can continue to attract and, achieve the things that you want to achieve in this lifetime. So that's all I have for you today, pile number 1. I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. How are we all doing today? Thank you so much for joining me and letting me read for you today. Let's find out why people are so drawn to you. Pile number 2. Starfish Spirit. And yes, for my regulars, it has been a while since I've posted. Life happens, but I am so in a state of flow and bliss whenever I get the chance to feel inspired and drawn to continue posting these readings for you guys. Why people are drawn to you, pile number 2. Open to infinite possibilities. Chameleon Spirit. Oh, okay. Pile number 2. Let's just start with these 3 cards for now. So we have Starfish Spirit. Both the starfish animal and the chameleon are both kind of transformative and warping type energies. They're very adaptable to their environments. And we also have the koi fish. I didn't look at that yet. So we have, okay, people are so drawn to you because it seems like your cup is always half full. People feel like you're always full of energy. Your cup is always full. You have this sense of abundance, and when I feel into your energy, it's very uplifting, as if all your ducks are in a row and you have everything is together. Although maybe this isn't, whether you feel this is true or not, pile number 2, this is how people perceive you to be, and this is what makes people so drawn to you, right? So this is how people view you rather than what you're experiencing in your life. So what makes you so magnetic is how people see you as a social chameleon. Not everyone has this ability to warp and change and adapt to social environments. Some people are, the way they are, and that's how they are in every situation, where some people are very charismatic and able to adapt and adjust to the different personalities in the room and different professions, different types of scenarios. You're able to adapt really well in many, many different walks of life and types of meetings, I want to say. Gatherings, social situations, you're very good at just blending in with the group and having a really good time. And that's what makes people so drawn to you. It's like you're the life of the party. Whether you're trying to be or not, it's just who you are. You are the life of the party, and people are checking you out. People are taking notes on how to be more like you, because you just are so yourself, as well as being so, fluid in the way that you are according to what the room offers, or what the group offers, or wherever you are, wherever you find yourself. You're able to pick up on the energy and socially adapt to the situations that you're faced with or, a part of. And it's this level of, you're so open-minded, and people just love that about you, and how you're able to conversate and talk about anything, and you're so open-minded in what's happening in any given situation. And when I feel into your energy, it's this openness. It's so open, it's so vast, and it's that energy that you carry that people find so interesting about you, and they are literally taking mental notes about how you are and the way you exist in this world, and how you essentially live your life, because you're able to be kind and nice to this type of person, and then you're also kind and nice to this completely opposite type of person, and you're able to maintain a level of chemistry, whether it's just friends, it's just passerbys, we're not even talking anything like, this isn't a romance reading at all. We're just talking about the way you interact with the world, with anyone, with the people that you come across, strangers, acquaintances, in a group setting, party setting, in a professional meeting. You're just good at being a part of the situation that you found yourself in. And again, the koi fish spirit, there is always enough. So it feels like being around you and the energy that you carry, it's like there's always enough. And I know I'm just reiterating what the card is saying, but it really truly is this full abundant energy that you carry around you. Like, everything is good, and that energy that people feel off of you, it calms people, it eases people. In this day and age, I find so many people talking about anxiety and mental stresses or disorders, and in your case, you seem to other people to have none of that. Whether that's true or not, it feels like you just carry it really well, and so people feel really assured by you, not because of verbal assurance to them, more so the way you carry yourself. Just by being around you, it calms them, makes them feel good, and people love that about you. So pile number 2, why are people so drawn to you? You know what to do. Again, another emphasizing card of that, you know what to do in any situation. Somehow you just have this level of, I don't even want to call it intuition, because that's another topic and another aspect of you, but this is more of like a personality type that you just naturally have, and you just have this inner knowing, which is intuition, I suppose, of how to interact with people, and you're able to read the room really well and add to it. You're able to add to the energy, and people like that. I'm sure we've all have had experiences of people that either take from the group's energy or they add to the group's energy, and you guys are definitely the type that adds energy to wherever you find yourself in, and people really appreciate that about you, and it's what makes people drawn to you. Again, we have more confirming cards of what we've already spoken about. You bring peace into people's lives. People feel that sense of peace when they talk to you, when they are just even standing next to you. It's calming to them. Peace comes from remembering that love, only love is real. So it's a very loving energy. You know, you can't be this level of adaptability when you don't have empathy, right? So what I'm saying is that you guys do have a very high sense of empathy and understanding of the different varieties and the different types of walks of life, all kinds of them. And you're able to just know what people are sometimes even going through, and you're able to tap into that and just vibe with them and make it a good time for everyone in their own unique special way. You're simply this chameleon type of energy, and people love that about you. Claircognizance. Right, and that's an aspect of what makes you so powerful and good at reading people and reading the room, because you are psychic in a way that God speaks to you through thoughts and ideas that come to you. And so it's almost like it's a very magnetic feeling when you are open to channeling God's energy through you, and you just go with the flow of it. And that is why people are so drawn to you, because you pay attention to the channeled thoughts that come to your mind on how to deal with a situation at hand, whether you realize it or not, that this is happening, that you're actually in fact channeling God in a lot of cases when you are in any situation, whether it's talking to a stranger off the street, whether you're at the grocery store, whether you're just at a hangout, whether you're at a professional meeting, whether you're talking to whoever, you're able to understand the situation very well. And I want to say, by having that deep connection and openness to let God speak to you through thoughts and ideas that come into your mind when you're, spontaneously having these conversations and interactions with people. And so this is incredible to be so adaptable. This energy is very expansive. This energy that you hold and carry, that people see, is very open. And people really appreciate that about you, and that's what makes people so incredibly drawn to you. One more quick card. Again, at this point, we're just reiterating what has already been said. I'm like pulling more cards, and they're all saying about the same thing. So we just got the understanding. So you just simply, you understand people, you get people. Every walk of life, you just get them. This is you. And these are all the people in metaphorical forms of birds that come across you. There's so many of them, and you just get it. Each one of them that comes to your awareness, you just get them, like, immediately, and no one understands why. Like I said, people try to take as much notes as they can about how you roll, and they still can't achieve the way you are. And so keep being amazing. Pile number 2, this is the reading I have for you. I'll see you in the next one, and bye for now. We are on to pile number 3. Hello, pile number 3. How are we all doing today? Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I know it's been a while for all my regulars that haven't seen me post in a hot minute, but I'm so glad and so happy to be reading for you guys again. So pile number 3, why are people so drawn to you? Pile number 3. Are you guys some sort of like peacemaker in a lot of situations? Are you guys some sort of, like, when you problem solvers, I want to say, peacemaker, like almost this Libra type energy? You don't have to be Libra, it's just the energy that people feel off of you. It's that you're very level-headed, and you guys are really cerebral too, so it's almost that Gemini energy. I'm not sure why I'm so focused on the zodiac signs. I didn't mention any of that in pile number 1 or 2, but maybe there's some significance, Gemini and Libra, because they're both air signs. And you guys are able to figure out things really well. You guys are very intelligent. You're magnetic to a lot of people because you're able to solve problems really fast. And it's like when people have a practical issue, when people have a problem, they feel like they can just call you, and it's not even a calling thing or a friend thing or a comfortability thing. I find that people in general, they come to you when they have an issue or they feel like you can solve their problem. It could just be even a complete stranger that just met you. They feel like you can solve their issues. There's a big emphasis on that. See, it's like you just get people when they meet you. You have the lovers, and this imagery, the way I'm reading this is that you see people eye to eye, and there's drama in between, and I see you guys solving this drama. It's like you guys are this angel that's descended from earth, from heaven to earth, down to earth, to wake people up to see the truth. And so I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are, in a sense, some of you guys are whistleblowers. You guys are able to speak the truth really loudly, and people do hear them. Sometimes you may not feel like they hear you, but they do hear you loud and clear on the things that you say. People really do listen, whether you feel that or not. You guys are able to understand complex topics really well and dissect things. Like, I almost see you guys, I'm getting this imagery of a scientist and just dissecting every little thing and understanding every single thing. Like, this absolutely is a unique aspect of you, and that's why people are so drawn to you, because they wonder, like, how is this person so intelligent? Like, you're able to just figure things out so fast. You guys are super problem solvers. The Ace of Swords, this is someone that has brilliant ideas almost all the time. Everything that you say, everything that you have to share with someone or a group or a meeting, it's just genius. Everything you say is so intelligent. I don't know why I'm harping so much on the intelligence, and I'm not surprised actually, because Libra and Gemini, they're both very cerebral type people. I find this is very general and overarching, and you don't have to believe in zodiac signs to understand what I'm saying when I say that you guys are very almost academic types and scientific type, or even lawyers can have this level of, I want to say, brain activity. See, I'm not this type of person. Pile number 3, you guys are very academic. I'm more artsy fartsy, and my brain is pretty much this rainbow puddle mush situation. So even me trying to articulate and describe who you are in other people's eyes and why they're so drawn to you is a little bit challenging for me, because this isn't who I naturally am. And whether you feel like you are this super intelligent, problem-solving hyper genius that I'm describing you to be, it doesn't matter if you, well, that's a whole nother topic. But what I'm trying to say is that people view you like this, whether you see this to be true or not. This is why people find you so magnetic, and why people are so drawn to you, because they wonder, like, did you go to Harvard and take 10 million courses, and have you been going to school for 20 years, like, even though you're only 25? Like, where is this wisdom coming from? And how is your brain working so much faster than the average person? And so, let's see. So we have Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. People find that you're able to attract, because you're so intelligent and you're able to understand the society we live in so well, that you're able to find opportunities and attract opportunities too. People recognize you for your excellence, for your magnificence, and so you attract in these opportunities all the time. People are drawn to you. People want this energy. There is, you know, a level of deep admiration for intelligent people, naturally. And you guys are one of them. And that's what makes people so drawn to you. In most people's eyes, most, if not all, you're well educated, you're well spoken, you have brilliant ideas. On top of that, you have, okay, Ace of Pentacles is about, you know, ideas in work, in job, in choices, in opportunities. You just kind of have that know-how, and you also, I feel you guys also have the network to find opportunities for people as well. If they asked you for an opportunity, somehow you find it for them. And if you don't care to do that, you just don't care to do that. But if you were to try to find something for someone, I feel like you're able to find it very fast, faster than most people. So what do we have here? Knight of Wands. Okay, we have a lot of masculine energy here. Whether you're female or male watching this, it's not, you know, it's not the point. It's this Knight energy and this King energy that you bring to this table. And actually, this whole reading has been more on the masculine side than feminine. This is very cerebral. And even if you're a woman, even I find myself, I'm able to bring masculine energy to the table, where I get things done. I, you know, go out there and do the work. I go out there and do the research. I go out there and make things happen. That is essentially masculine energy. Feminine energy is feeling and flowing and relaxing and nurturing and loving and care. So that's not what we have been focusing on. Your strengths and what makes you magnetic. Back to the reading, pile number 3 is your ability to solve problems really well. And that, again, I feel like I've said this 10 times now, that you are super intelligent. And with that intelligence, pile number 3, you're able to know what's fair and right. King of Swords, you understand what is the right thing to do in many cases, and people agree because you're well reasoned and you're level-headed, and people see you to be very well educated and understanding of people and life and how society works at large. And that's a huge reason why people are drawn to you. You just have that sense of knowing almost all the time, and you're able to move forward with things. You're also highly confident with how you feel about things, and that's what makes you super magnetic as well. So let's get one more card, pile number 3. Okay, so I feel like this reading has been, you know, on the serious side. But that's what was needed to get the message across. But this last card that I got for you is super uplifting and expansive. So not only are you so capable of so many things in life with that brain of yours, essentially, pile number 3, you are playful with it as well, and that's adds to your magnetism. You know, some people can have these qualities of intelligence and knowingness and being super academic, and I find, you know, my impression, almost the first thing I think of, or that my brain is bringing me to for your reading, is that they can be serious types in a lot of cases, but with you're like the full package. You're not only are you intelligent and you just get it, you're also playful, and you smile a lot, you laugh a lot, and you conversate, and it's an uplifting energy around you in so many cases. You're just having fun, and you're just living your life, and you're just being you, and people can see you're having fun and just living life. I'm drawn to also remind you guys to remember to have more fun, because when you have more fun and you are being playful with people, with life, with things, with yourself, it's when you become even more magnetic with everything that I've already said. It's like intensifying what's already working out so well for you. So, you know, the way you are is already so incredible, and for you to be even more incredible, I feel like I'm drawn to tell and to remind you guys to have some fun, have more fun. Even if you're already having the best time of your life, amazing, keep doing it. So, you know, who makes you laugh? Spend more time with that person. What makes you feel good? Do more of that. Whether it's, I don't know what your thing is, but examples, you know, going for a walk, going for a massage, maybe you like eating with your family, you know, whatever that puts a smile on your face, do more of that. And I feel like this energy that is already so amazing that you have is going to be accentuated even more. So pile number 3, you guys are amazing individuals. Thank you for being here, and that is the reading I have for you guys today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.